So I think what we should do is we should hit the bins. We should grab some gloves and head over there.
Yeah, definitely don't forget the gloves.
Yeah, you don't want to get your hands dirty.
No.
You don't know what's on that stuff. So yeah, well, I think we should hit that, and then maybe after we can go to Salvation Army.
Yeah.
They always have some good stuff.
Yeah,
and
spend a few hours.
Yeah. The fun part of thrifting is like you kind of never know what you're gonna find. You can pick up a t-shirt that has Five Nights at Freddy's on it, or it can have it can be a Minecraft t-shirt, or it can be a Supreme shirt. It ranges in a lot of different ways, and there's a lot of cool stuff that you can find that's just sitting in these stores.
Because like you could go into like a Zara and buy a shirt, but like if you go thrifting, it's like it's most likely gonna be one of a kind.
Hi, my name's Hudson.
Yeah, my name is Nate.
I've always been into art my whole life. I've always looked up to other artists. My favorite part of art is clothing, because you can really do whatever you want with it. Every day you have to wear clothes, and you can wear pants from Walmart, you can wear pants from Gucci, you can wear shirts from wherever. Like, it doesn't really matter, and that's kind of the fun part of it, is you can do whatever you want and you can show your expression with it. The act of thrifting is going to these thrift stores where people sell random stuff too, and just trying to see what you can find. Sometimes you can find nothing, sometimes you find $300 pants. It's always a mystery, so that's kind of the fun part of it. So thrift stores are stores that people can buy and sell clothes and other items from. In thrift stores you can find anything from mugs to couches to TV stands.
Thrifting, for me personally, I go out to secondhand shops like the Salvation Army, which is my favorite, or I guess like the Goodwill bins, and I'll be there for about an hour kind of just hunting down clothes that I like Nike or just whatever I think looks cool. I try not to pay attention to, I guess, the brand or like how clean it is necessarily. It's just kind of like whatever I like, whatever I think looks cool.
There's different types of thrift stores too. You can find more curated stores. You can find just little small mom and pop shops. So kind of in the area that you're in, it reflects the style of the people. So like if you're looking in an older neighborhood, you can find more high-end brands and stuff. And if you're in San Francisco, you can find a lot more fashionable, stylish pieces.
The thrifting culture in San Francisco is huge. It's really competitive. I would say just because like everyone's trying to resell, there's a big market for secondhand clothing and that vintage look. So
a lot of places can be sold out of all the good stuff because people kind of go through it really quick. So you got to be there on time, and right when they restock, you can find some good pieces. Because everyone has such good style here, you can really find that in the thrift stores. There's a lot of good pieces to be found and a lot of like little hidden gems.
Trying to get to a secondhand store very early is kind of key to the community in San Francisco. Just trying to find the stuff that you need for the low, but you'll always have people trying to resell it. But the community is good, everyone supports it. Just occasionally a little expensive for secondhand resellers.
So in different types of stores, you can find different types of people. So it ranges from people that are just trying to get by, people that are looking for cool style, and people that are looking to like buy and sell clothes. So it is a little bit of a fight to get what you want. You're always fighting with other people that maybe trying to get by, that are really into fashion, or people that are just trying to buy and sell and make some money on the side. So it's a little cutthroat, which kind of sucks, but if you're on it, then you can find all the good pieces.
Thrifting would be, it's sort of like a community, I guess, like recycling clothes. Good for college students, buying clothes, save money, but then also, yeah, like keeping, I guess, like the community, like not heavily focused on like fast fashion brands, I guess, like Shein or whatever, like Boohoo, stuff like that. Just because those are kind of bad for the environment. So secondhand thrifting just helps out.
Some fast fashion brands are like Zara, Shein, H&M, and other stuff like that, where they kind of have like no branding. They just kind of pump clothes out that are stylish at the moment. And they're really cheap, so they're meant to just buy, wear a few times and sell. And it's really ruining our planet. Our dumps are filled with clothes and shoes that they couldn't sell, and they just dump them. It's becoming a really big issue, trying to get rid of all that trash. What people can do is they can stop buying fast fashion, and they can start thrifting and using the clothes that other people have sold and increase the longevity of the item. And that can really help our planet and our dumps. It's always going to be better for the planet to go thrifting. You're going to make a bigger mark, and you're going to save some money at the same time.
I like the rush I get and like the process to find something, because that satisfaction is just like, it's hard to replicate. Like once you like search for hours, like I find the most satisfaction going in thrifting for 2 hours a day and finding like one shirt that I absolutely love. Like that's the best.
I found some Supreme pieces, some Patagonia, some North Face, and just it's always a mystery of what you're gonna get. So the longer you're at it, the more you can get. I really like drawing. I spend a lot of time in my sketchbook just kind of throwing things out there and kind of just having fun with it. And one thing I did with that is I started drawing on clothing. And I've made a few pieces that are custom to myself because I've drawn on them and I've put the designs and I've laid it out. And it's very special to me because it shows more of me. I really like making my own clothes and finding clothes for the cheapest price that I can.
Thrift clothes, I guess why I do it would be it's cheap. Your dollar goes a long way. And then second would, I guess, be to like sort of unique. It's a good way to sort of find your identity. I feel like I want to say it's like not that deep, but it is kind of deep because like if you think about it, like my style has changed because I found like different pieces, and like thrifting, it's like not just like a particular style like most fast fashion companies or like even long-standing companies like Ralph Lauren have made. It's like you have variety, so you can kind of find like your own sense of style, which then relates to kind of finding yourself, I guess. So they're all related to each other, but I guess, yeah, finding your true identity with thrifting would be another big reason why I'd probably tell someone to go do it. I was kind of, I mean, everyone else does it in high school. They just kind of just follow the crowd. For the most part, I did that. So kind of actually realizing what I like helped translate that to like different things in my life, like where I want to live, like what I want to do, like who I want to be, just from finding my own like opinion and style. So I guess that would be the biggest takeaway I have from thrifting, that it's kind of influenced my identity.
The car is literally built from just plastic and glue. This is how, oh shit.